Hello everyone, it is that time of the week again. Today is Friday, March 6th, 2020 from Tokyo, Japan. Roger Veer and Cameron. What's your last name, Cameron? I don't even know.
Cameron Lee.
Cameron Lee, there you go. So, Bruce Lee's cousin, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're directly related.
That's right. So, lots of fun news in the world of Bitcoin Cash this week and every week.
As always.
What are you the most excited about?
I'm still stuck
on that. You have a list,
that,
but what are you most excited about?
I stick on the whole thing with the BCH node.
Yeah?
You know, yeah, I mean, like, it's fun to watch unwind, really. Like,
for those that don't know, what's the background story there?
Well, that's the thing where there's a proposed kind of like, don't call it a tax, you know, where like,
but it kind of feels like one.
Kind of feels like one where they're taking minor rewards and giving them to development, which, don't get me wrong, trying to solve the development funding problem is a good thing. But someone forked the code and they just made a new node software where they're going to not have that. And watching that unfold in real time is kind of fun.
And that's called Bitcoin Cash Node.
Yeah.
And we've actually been busy upgrading all of our stuff here at Bitcoin.com to Bitcoin Cash Node.
That's what we're going to run.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that or not yet, but there's the official announcement there. So we're busy rolling that out across our infrastructure as well. So for those that don't know, Bitcoin Cash Node is ready for the May 15th upgrade. Basically, it's the exact same version of ABC, but without the... Objectively, it's not a tax, but there's not an easier word to describe that thing. So anyhow, it doesn't have that part of the diversion of the block reward to a special interest group there. So anyhow, great work to the guys over there at Bitcoin Cash Node. What are you the second most excited about?
Oh wow, good question. You know, just adoption.
Yeah,
I just love seeing people use it. The tokens are fun. I like the tokens, but really, it's just like seeing people use it in the store. I mean, I'm a broken record, man. Anytime you ask me this, it's always the same thing. Fast wallet app, watching people spend it at stores. That's what I like to see, man.
Yep, and Tokyo is one of the best places for that. So there was a meetup 2 nights ago here in Tokyo.
Yeah.
More girls than guys showed up to that meetup.
I mean, who could be surprised, really? I mean, Bitcoin,
I was a little surprised.
It's Bitcoin, man.
Yeah, so it's Bitcoin Cash, the one that works.
That's right.
So yeah, there are a whole bunch of people there with more girls showed up than guys, and a bunch of first-time new faces there that hadn't been before. It was really interesting. Like from every age group, from women in their 20s. There was one lady that showed up, 82, I think, years old. They said she was some Japanese lady.
Wow.
She was in her 80s. I'm sure it was in her 80s, and she was there at the Bitcoin Cash meetup on Wednesday here in Tokyo. So kudos to her. So and like Tokyo just really is such an awesome place for it. And even like last night, I went to shout out to Downtown B's Kitchen over in Roppongi. That place has awesome food.
I know that place.
And you can pay for it in Bitcoin Cash. So I had that last night in the restaurant. Then I got a bunch more food for takeaway to eat later at home.
Nice.
You've been there, I assume, right?
Yeah, many times.
It's great. What's your favorite restaurant here in Tokyo that takes Bitcoin Cash?
Two Dogs, hands down. Their pizza's incredible.
Yeah, Two Dogs is, I think they're my second favorite. Downtown B's is my favorite. So I like their naan and curry and all that good stuff there. Although there's another place over in near Akihabara that has like tempura and like rice bowls. It's kind of far from here, but it's a really, really good one as well. Kandakiri is the name of that one. So there's so many places. Go ahead and over to map.bitcoin.com and you can see all the merchants that are near you that accept Bitcoin Cash. And if there isn't one, go and talk to somebody of yours that you know that has them. Get them set up with the Bitcoin Cash register and do that. So so we got lots more on the news here. Satochip has released the world's very first smart chip hardware wallet with a SLP token support. So you can now have SLP tokens on some sort of smart NFC hard key wallet. I haven't used it and read a lot about it myself, but SLP is just really starting to take over. Have you used mint.bitcoin.com?
I have, I've made more than one token.
Only more than one, or more than 100 at this point?
It's not 100 yet, but we're getting there. It's fun.
So for those that don't know, you can go make your own token at mint.bitcoin.com. It'll take you like 20 seconds, max. If that. Yeah, max. You have to have a little bit of Bitcoin Cash. It works kind of like the gas on Ethereum. But once you have that, you can go and use it anywhere that uses the Bitcoin.com wallet. We have almost 11 million wallets installed now. So. And we'll break there. Morton gets to edit Amber in. All right, Amber, you get to be in the second half of the show. All right, part 2 of the show here. Amber, better late than never, back again. So we were just talking about all the awesome places in Tokyo that you can spend your Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, there are more than 90 merchants where you
more
can use
than 90
your,
in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know the exact number either. So
oh, really? I read it yesterday.
I just saw you a couple nights ago at the Bitcoin Cash meetup that was officially canceled because of coronavirus. But tell us about your experience there.
But we are resilient, so there were about like 50 Bitcoin Cash members show up, and then Victor helped us to like create a token for the bar, which is used as the drink ticket. So everyone was paying this SLP token.
Yeah, and were there more guys or girls at the meetup?
Oh, I think like more girls.
Yeah, that was surprising. So yeah. And what was the name of that bar? We should be special thanks to them.
Vi2T.
Yeah, V2T or something.
Yeah, I think Vi2T.
Yeah, you'll see it on the maps.bitcoin.com. Fantastic owner over there. I think Tomo was his name. Using the Bitcoin Cash Register app. How smooth was that working?
So fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, definitely.
You have more friends you're going to tell?
Huh?
You have more friends you're going to tell that to start using the Bitcoin Cash
Yeah,
Register app at their
absolutely,
stores?
yeah.
That's right. So speaking of adoption, not just in Tokyo, but around the world, GoCrypto, that Bitcoin.com is an investor in, has hit a milestone of over 1,000 worldwide locations accepting Bitcoin Cash. They've already turned Ljubljana, Slovenia into a crypto city with hundreds of Bitcoin Cash accepting merchants. I've been there. I went go-kart racing. I bought coffee. I bought food. I bought all sorts of things with my Bitcoin Cash. In fact, you can even go into Burger King and pay with Bitcoin Cash in Ljubljana
That's awesome.
using the GoCrypto platform. So fantastic job to the guys over at GoCrypto over there. They're really busy onboarding people all over the world, not just in Europe, but they're spreading to the rest of the world as well, including Turkey, South America, more. Their first 1,000 merchants is a big deal, but the second 1,000 will come even easier, and I think they'll be hit 10,000, then 100,000 in not too much more time. So great job to the guys at GoCrypto, because they really are going crypto across the world. And Bitcoin.com, we're proud to be an investor and supporter of GoCrypto. And their CEO, Dejan, is just doing an amazing job. So another fun piece of adoption, though, is Bitcartcc. So if you have a website and you want to accept Bitcoin Cash, Bitcartcc is making it easy with a self-hosted open source payment processor with Bitcoin Cash support. Do you have anything you saw on the website?
I don't, but
But
apparently
if you
it's
did,
like
you could use Bitcartcc.
Oh yeah, it's like a self-hosted solution
Yeah.
that basically like protects customer data better, and then you can go through like the payment without a middleman. It goes straight to your wallet.
Yeah, the nice part about using crypto for payments is they don't have a bunch of credit card numbers that can be hacked later or any of that sort of stuff. You just pay them and you tell them where to ship your stuff, and that's all they need to know, and then it's done. So you can use it with a WooCommerce, and there's all sorts of plugins for different shopping cart platforms over there. So great job to the guys at Bitcartcc. We'll put a link to their website down below. Another fun thing. So you're from India originally, is that right?
No, I'm from China.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, but the second most populous country in the entire world behind China is
India, 1 billion people.
Yeah, and so they just legalized Bitcoin. They had a Supreme Court ruling in India. In fact, I didn't know this until I got the show notes, but there was an entire hashtag going around on social media called hashtag India wants crypto. And so the Supreme Court finally ruled that India can use crypto with there are more than 1 billion people, and they all speak English really well too. So that's a really big market for cryptocurrency adoption. So a special thanks out to all the Indians that were over there were really pushing that lawsuit, and they pushed it all the way to the Supreme Court to get that legalized. So,
Yeah, it might be one of the biggest markets for crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another fun thing that I have in my own notes that I added to the end here is that what's everyone scared about in Japan at the moment?
Coronavirus?
Yeah. Did you know that Bitcoin Cash can prevent coronavirus?
How?
Well, normally when you go into a store, if you pay with dirty cash, everybody's touching the paper notes, or you hand them your credit card and they stick it in the slot that everyone else's credit card's being stuck in after they're, coughing on their hands or coughing on their credit card. When's the last time you wiped down and washed any of your credit cards? Never, maybe?
I clean mine every
never.
day.
Every day, yeah. Never. So think about how many people's dirty credit cards are in the same thing, and think of all the coronavirus spreading with that. Whereas when you pay with Bitcoin Cash, and you just
scan the QR code.
Nobody touches anybody's anything at all. And so you can stop the spread of coronavirus by using Bitcoin Cash. That's a pretty good reason, huh?
Wow, awesome.
Are you ready to stop spreading coronavirus?
Yeah, we can have a hashtag like Bitcoin Cash prevents
Stop
coronavirus.
Yes. So, another big piece of news that we should have mentioned before, we were talking about the Bitcoin Cash node.
Yeah.
So BTC.top is voting no on the infrastructure funding plan, and they were like the biggest hash rate guy around. And I'm still disappointed. That guy, the CEO, Jiang Zhou, I'm sorry I don't pronounce his name well. I'm sure you can. His Chinese name, I'm not pronouncing it right. Yeah, if you saw it, maybe you could help us out next week. I don't have it written here by hand. But anyhow, he gave a presentation in Hong Kong a couple years back where he's quoting Frederick Hayek and von Mises and Adam Smith in his presentation. And I'm so sad it's not on YouTube with like subtitles yet. It was absolutely a fantastic presentation, and shows just once again that the big blockers are the ones that have like studied economic history and economics more than the small blockers who love censorship over on our Bitcoin. So
yeah, man.
Another fun metric that shows how peer-to-peer cash is winning is Bitcoin Cash adoption is #1 in the world. There are more physical merchants accepting Bitcoin Cash than any other cryptocurrency in the entire world.
Yeah, more than 4,300.
Yeah, more than 4,300 and growing every single day. It's not even close in Tokyo. There's like way more Bitcoin Cash than anything else in Tokyo. So another fun example of how the Bitcoin Cash community is just so passionate and so excited about being peer-to-peer electronic cash for the entire world is the CashFusion fundraiser that we're having over at Bitcoin.com. Have you checked on that recently?
I haven't yet.
Do you know about this? Did we talk about this before?
I think I saw it on last week's YouTube video.
So we're going to make, every single Bitcoin.com wallet was going to have really strong privacy built right into it using this protocol called CashFusion. It helps you shuffle up your coins with everybody else's in a totally non-custodial manner where Bitcoin.com never touches your money. Nobody but you is touching your money at all. It's just a protocol that's built on top of Bitcoin Cash, and it's called CashFusion. Awesome. But we want to get a security audit for it to make sure that it's actually safe. Because the worst type of security is where you think you're secure or private, and you're not actually. That's the most dangerous one. So we're raising $50,000 from the public to do that, and Bitcoin.com will match another $50,000. Nice. And so far we're already 66% of the way to the goal. We launched this like a week ago. We've raised more than 100 Bitcoin Cash from the public. Over 350 donations have been made, so that's a really big deal. 100 Bitcoin Cash.
It's big,
amazing,
That's a lot, So we'll put the link in the description below if you want to help us get over to 100% there. Go and make your donation today. And it really shows the power of Bitcoin Cash. Have you tested out making any donations there or watched it in action?
Come on, man. Of course I did.
And did you use shuffled coins to do it?
That I did. Nah.
So it's amazing though. You send to you load up the browser and the web page, and then you can send from your phone, for example, or send from your computer wallet. And you can see, boom, like right away, the whole website lights up. It says, thank you for the funds or something like that. But it shows you like just how powerful like peer-to-peer cash is. And if you haven't
that's
yet,
super cool.
you can try it as well. So another fun little piece of news in my notes is that Jack Dorsey of Twitter might get kicked out as the CEO of Twitter. Interesting stuff. So,
interesting stuff.
Yeah,
man.
Just worth a mention there, I guess.
Yeah.
So seems kind of interesting. The guy that loves to like ban people, like they banned Zero Hedge. That was one of my favorite accounts on Twitter to follow. Twitter banned them, so it's kind of interesting that the CEO of Twitter that's busy banning all sorts of people that have opinions or views that Twitter doesn't like. Loves the BTC camp and thinks everything else is a horrible coin. Like censorship, birds of a feather flock together. I guess. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, like the BTC community, they totally censored the entire community, and they banned and kicked out and censored anybody that had any sort of dissenting opinion. And to this very day, our Bitcoin is completely censored. That's why most people that support free speech over on our BTC at this point, talking about any cryptocurrency, you can talk about whatever you want there, and you're not going to be banned. So. Another fun piece of news. I don't know how to make our show notes. It keeps coming. Local.bitcoin.com. We've talked about this before. I think you can buy and sell Bitcoin Cash for any payment method in any amount in any country. China's #1 on that platform. We surpassed 100,000 registered users.
Wow.
That's a big number, right? We just launched on June 4th of last year, right? Special day for people in China. Anyhow, we surpassed 100,000 users there.
Wow, growing super fast.
Yeah, growing really, really fast. And we got a couple of really hardcore viewers that have been waiting for us in Twitch for a while there. Oni no Hanzo says, go India. And 4,300 locations, geez. And what about Osaka? Do you know how many locations are in Osaka?
I'm not sure, but I think in Japan overall there's like 90.
And they definitely have some in Osaka. I've been to some of them in Osaka, and they're great. And if you're in Osaka, go and visit the ones there, and go visit the ones in your town. And in fact...
or go convert some merchants.
And if you want to know how to buy Bitcoin Cash with your credit card with no markup whatsoever, and help more places start accepting Bitcoin Cash, stay tuned for the next video because we're about to explain it, and then and you can bring more merchants to your town. I think that's it for the weekly news update, but we're going to make that tutorial video next.
You're just going to drop that on them and leave it there.
Yeah, so you have to subscribe to the channel so you get notified when that next video goes online. Because I'll tell you, here's a magic way how you can buy Bitcoin Cash with a credit card with no markup whatsoever. You don't have to pay any fee whatsoever, and you can get new merchants to start accepting Bitcoin Cash at the same time.
All right.
So I'm going to leave you hanging. So subscribe, share this video with friends, help spread more economic freedom around the world. To be continued. You ready to hear how that works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So subscribe so you can find out the next time. See you next time.
See you.